Started. It's 9 a.m. Just so you folks know, I have a little lifestyle highlights calendar if you'd like to take a physical one. And I also have a fitness highlights calendar as well. These physical flyers are always available on the credenza behind the concierge desk. So if you ever want something physical to take a glance at and see what's coming up, this is a really good resource for you. So I recommend grabbing one for sure. Excuse me. All right, we are going to start with some event reviews. I didn't take pictures of everything in the past couple of weeks, but I did have a cooking demo where I featured some of our keynote speakers' recipes, Zanya Foco. I did Southwest stuffed sweet potatoes with a fresh salsa. And I also gave away a copy of her cookbook, Eat Real, in a raffle at the event. I've already spoken to Barbara, and she said that she has done over a handful of the recipes in the book already and absolutely loves them. So if you're looking for a good cookbook, I definitely recommend checking out Zanya Foco's Eat Real cookbook. I've heard great things. And I also had a really good time making the recipe myself. It was really simple, but it was delicious and definitely healthy for you. So highly recommend on that. I did a St. Patrick's Day scavenger hunt. This was a lot of fun for me. I've never put together a scavenger hunt before, and I created some fun little clues to help people find the leprechauns that I hid around the lodge. And then one of the leprechauns had a key taped to the bottom of it that unlocked the bird cage that you can see here, and you got all the prizes inside. So there was a ton of different chocolate. There was about 2 vouchers for free desserts, 2 vouchers for free appetizers from the mantle, and $50 worth of gift cards to use anywhere in the building as well. So it was a pretty good prize haul, and it was a lot of fun. I gave away a ton of beads, and everybody had a good time sort of tearing the lodge apart for a few minutes looking for the leprechauns. So I'll probably continue doing this. I want to make it a little bit bigger next year just because I kept it indoors and there were only 10 leprechauns, but hopefully next year I'll hide more and have more prizes for first and second place and stuff like that. So I had a pretty good turnout. There were 20 people that came. So I think that we'll definitely give this another shot. All right, just a reminder that March is Motion Month and Motion Month is almost over. There are still bingo cards and there is still time to get a bingo. So if you haven't gotten your bingo card, make sure you pick those up from the grand living room. You can always ask the concierge if you have questions. They're also available to print from the Motion Month News Post, the Motion Month National News Post that was put up on MTL. So you can print yourself a bingo card, you can come in and get your stamps, and you still have time to submit your bingos. The local winner will be announced on April 1st, and then the national winner should be announced around April 3rd, maybe a few days later. That's coming from corporate in Arizona. So the date is a little bit shaky on that one, but definitely I'll be announcing the local winners on the 1st. So I'm excited to see what everyone accomplished this year. And we're also looking for feedback on the bingo cards. So this year we put the QR codes on the bingo cards, which was a kind of a different thing. We've never done that before. So if you'd like to share your experience with this year's Motion Month bingo cards, I'd love to hear it. We want to see how it works so that we can make it even better next year. All right, we have Comedy Club Night coming up on Tuesday, April 2nd. We do have 2 shows for this. However, only the late show has tickets available. There are only 9 tickets available left for the 8:45 show. So for that show, the doors will open at 8:30 and then the show itself will start at 8:45. Should be done around 10:15. I'll be serving complimentary popcorn and there will be drinks available to purchase from the Mantle Bar. Yes.
So how risque is that?
No, this is a clean show. This is a clean and PC show. Nothing offensive, just good, clean comedy fun. So I think it'll be a really good time. I've never seen either of the comedians that are coming, but I did check out their content before I booked them, and they seem really funny. So I'm excited to give it a shot. We have a female comedian starting off the show, and then a male comedian finishing it off with a 45-minute set after. So I think it's going to be a really good time, and I'm excited. Like I said, only 9 tickets available for this, and I do have some people waiting to see if they can bring guests. So these will sell out. Um, no, it's going to be in Hawk's Nest. So that's part of the reason why the ticket count is capped at 60, because I don't want to put comedy in Two Tides. It's a little too echoey, and timing is really important with comedy, as we all know. So I've done one comedy night before, and I did it in here, and it was super successful. But one thing to note about the comedy night, it's not going to be set up with tables like a lot of our events are. It's going to be stadium style seating. So there won't be a table for you, but there will be a seat. So it'll be a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. And with all of the feedback that I've gotten on how many people want to have comedy, I'll definitely be doing these more often. I actually had to add the second show after the fact because there was more people on the wait list than could register for the first show within the first week of me posting it. So super popular, and keep looking forward to these. There will definitely be more with different comedians. All right, Trilogy Serves is doing their big annual fundraiser. We are not doing the auction this year. Instead, they have opted to do a cornhole tournament. So this is going to be a lot of fun. They have the whole structure set up. We're looking for teams of 2 to make a minimum donation of $25 per person to Mission Outdoors. The link to donate is on the MTL page. And then all you have to do is register for the time slot that you would like. Your team is guaranteed at least 6 cornhole games. There will also be complimentary popcorn and lemonade. There will be prizes for the playoff winners, and it's going to be a really good time. We're going to be in Two Tides. We've got 6 cornhole games that we're going to set up, and it's going to be really low stakes. We're not, professional sports people here. There's not going to be any crazy rules. It's just going to be a good time raising money for a gosh, I don't even really know what they are. I think all they do is raise money to help pay for veterans to do outdoor stuff, which is really cool. So camping and hiking and stuff like that, just to improve the lives of our veterans. So I think it's going to be a really good time, and I'll be hanging out, and all of the Trilogy Serves people will be there. Also, if you don't want to register to come and play cornhole, you can just stop by that day. It's going to be all day Saturday, April 6th in Two Tides. So you can come and stop by and watch. Yeah.
The cornhole, is it 3 sets of 2 or 6 individual?
There's going to be 6 total games. So there's going to be 6 sets of 2. Yeah. 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 So it's going to be like a classic cornhole game. So you'll toss from one board to the other, 2 teams of 2 per game. Yes. Yes, absolutely. If you'd like to donate to Mission Outdoors but don't feel like playing cornhole, just go and click on that link and go ahead and donate. It will all fall under the Trilogy Serves grand donation thing. I know that the men's lunch raised about $500 for them separately, and a lot of them aren't going to be playing cornhole. So if you'd just like to donate money, definitely use that link and they would be happy to have your donation. All right, I am making my MTL 101 classes on a consistent schedule. So from now on, it will be every second Saturday in 4 suits at 11 a.m. I do recommend that you register for these, please, just so I know who's coming. Otherwise, this is a great time to stop in if you're having technical issues with your MTL, or maybe just want to learn more about the website. This is where I will be. So you can be sure to find me every second Saturday at 11 a.m. in 4 suits if you need help with anything. We have our CPR certification class coming up on Saturday, April 13th. This is going to be an adult, child, and infant CPR, AED, and first aid certification. So it's all wrapped up in one. It's a really good opportunity for you to come and get certified for these. It could be helpful when being at home with grandkids or children of some kind, and also being out with your friends. It's always great to be prepared. So this is Saturday, the 13th, which is a day that we are having coffee talk. Because the CPR certification class is going to be in here that day, we're going to be in Hudson. The concierge will remind you day of, so don't worry, you don't have to mark your calendar with that or anything, but I just thought I would mention it real quick. There are only 8 tickets left for this, so if you want to get your certification, I recommend registering as soon as you can. Only 8 left. 22 are registered. Yeah, so I capped it at 30. There is only 1 ticket left for this sound bath experience that we are putting on Sunday, April 14th. We are bringing in a new sound bath practitioner, and I had a meeting with her in person last week, and I'm really excited. I think you folks are going to love her. She is really passionate about what she does. She has a ton of experience doing sound baths, and if you'd like to come and sort of give a try to this new experience, I've personally never done one, but I've heard great things about them. So the ticket is available on MTL, and there's only 1 left. So make sure if you want to snag that spot, you get it while it's still around. All right, keynote speaker series. We have a new one that just got posted. We are doing what is called the 4 phases of retirement with a gentleman called Riley Moynes. This is going to be a really interesting presentation, and it is going to be applicable to people who have already retired and people preparing for retirement. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an in-house watch party, as I've been doing for the beginning of 2024. I am actually serving a full set of complimentary snacks with this one. So there's going to be cucumber dill finger sandwiches. There's going to be chips and fruit and brownies and lemonade. It's going to be a good time, and it is complimentary. So if you'd like to come, please register. I'm just going to be showing the keynote speaker series live stream on the TV in here. So the keynote speaker will not be physically in the building, but we'll be able to watch the live stream and enjoy some free food. Also, I have 10 copies of his book that I will be giving away in a raffle. So there will be 10 winners at that one, which will be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a good time. So this is Wednesday, April 17th at 1:45. Plenty of tickets left for this, so make sure you register if you want to come. All right, Pet Stock is coming up. This is in the last week of April. So this is something that we've done annually for, I don't even know how long, much longer than I've been here. So this is just a week that we spend celebrating our honorary trilogy members, our pets. So what I'm going to give a try this year is a pet stock photo contest. So I'm calling for submissions. If you have a pet that you just think is the cutest on the planet, please send me a picture of them to enter yourself into the photo contest. During pet stock, the top 3 from each category, which will be chosen by the staff. The top 3 from each category will be put up on MTL, and then other trilogy members can vote. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get to see a lot of really cute pet photos, and we have 3 different categories. So if you have a dog, submit to prettiest pups. If you have a cat, submit to fetching felines. And if you have anything else, submit to esoteric exotics. So there's a lot of fun options for this, and I hope that everybody participates. So tell your friends. Also, I didn't put it on the post, but I was considering that if it is a pet that you no longer have, but you really cherish them and still have a picture of them, please feel free to submit it. We want all the cute pet photos, whether they're with us still or not. All right, also during Pet Stock, I am having an oat and apple pretzel dog treat cooking demo. This is just a little 45-minute cooking demo where you can come and watch me show how to make dog treats from scratch. They are going to be in the shape of little pretzels. You will leave with a bag of dog treats as well as a bunch of Petstock branded toys and little things for you and your pet. So it's going to be a good time. Tickets are only $10 for this, and there are plenty left. So if you want to come, it's going to be Tuesday, April 23rd at noon in Hudson's Culinary. All right, we have our Tacoma Rainiers Suite Experience coming up. This is on Friday, April 26th. We'll be leaving the lodge at 5 p.m. and first pitch is at 7:05. We have a full catered menu that's going to be featuring burgers, excuse me, and hot dogs, a couple of different salads. There's also beer and wine included in your ticket. There is seating indoors and outdoors in our private suite. This experience is a ton of fun, and there's also a fireworks show after the game that night. So it's a really great time. There are only 5 tickets left for this, so if you want to come, make sure you get on the list while you can. Yes. That's good to know. That's really exciting. Yeah. So as Carl mentioned, the Mariners pull from the Rainiers team, obviously, and there's a lot of really good prospects this year. So it's going to be an exciting game, I think. And they're playing the El Paso Chihuahuas, if I remember correctly, which great name. All right, last event of Petstock. I am doing a movie night. If you would like to come and watch a very sad but very loving pet movie, register to come and see Marley and me. As always, with the movie nights, included with your ticket are bottomless popcorn, candy, and mocktails. So if you want to come watch some movies with friends, this is a good opportunity to do it. And of course, it's pet themed for Petstock. All right, we have a Puyallup Fish Hatchery Nature's Goodness Lunch and Learn. In case anyone's wondering, Nature's Goodness is the theme for April. So there's a few things posted on there that you'll see tagged with Nature's Goodness, and that's just playing into the April theme. It is spring around here, so there's a lot of fun ways to do that. This is going to be really fun. We're going to get an hour-and-a-half long tour of the Puyallup Fish Hatchery. We're going to learn about its history, how it operates, and then we are going to enjoy a really good lunch at Farm 12. I got us a reservation for that, so it's going to be a really great time. These are selling like hotcakes. Last I checked, there were only 3 tickets left. So if you want to get in, grab them while you can. It's only $10 to attend, and then you pay for lunch on your own. But it's going to be a really good time. No, lunch is not seafood. There is some seafood on the Farm 12 menu, but it's mostly like sandwiches and burgers and stuff like that. It's kind of a farm to table restaurant. It looks really good. I've never been, so it's going to be a good time. Also, if you are attending this event, we're going to be meeting at the fish hatchery. We're not going to be carpooling or anything from the lodge. So we'll be meeting there at 11 a.m. for our tour. All right, just a little preview of the events that are going to be going on next week at the lodge. On Tuesday, March 26th, we have our ladies' lunch. And then following that, we have our Wild West Murder Mystery Dinner, which is going to be a ton of fun. We have about 80 members coming to that. So it's going to be a really good time, and hopefully everyone wears their hats and boots. On Wednesday, March 27th, it is happier hour as usual in the grand living room and the mantle. So definitely come down and spend some time with your friends that night. On Thursday, March 28th, we have an HOA board meeting in Two Tides. If you'd like to come hear the newest updates, that will be beginning at 4 p.m. And then on Sunday, March 31st, it is Easter, and we are having our huge Easter brunch at the Mantle. I believe we have well over 200 people coming to that, so it's going to be a big one this year. All right, any questions, comments? Okay, and don't forget to grab your lifestyle highlights and your fitness calendar for April if you would like one on your way out. Thank you all for coming.